still elite.
That last play, was that what you guys had?
Oh, yeah, we set that up. Coach Moses called it in the huddle. Great look, went in, and came back out somewhat like it did last year. And yeah, guys, you guys have been doing this a lot. Sometimes it's the guards are smiling on you, sometimes they're not. But again, this group has done a lot of good things.
Mark, go ahead.
You guys were cognizant that they had fouls to give there at the very end of the game. Was it, your mindset to get up a quick shot so they couldn't, keep fouling and extending the game, or? No,
not really. As I said, we had 5 seconds left. We called a play, and Matt's one of our better three-point shooters. It hasn't taken a lot this year, but he's over 50%. And great look, just didn't go down.
Marquise, how would you assess your performance? It started out slow. You kind of epitomized the outside shooting, especially of the team in the first half. I think you were 0 for 9, scoreless. I could tell. It looked like you were maybe pressing, like you were real amped up on that jump shot. And then you settled in, and we saw the Marquise Wright, the elite talent that we know you are, in the second half. However, you don't come out of here a victor, and I know how competitive you are, and what you pride yourself on is winning as much as your own individual talent. How would you assess your performance, your final one here?
I mean, coming out shooting jump shots, I mean, they wasn't falling, so they told me to start driving. And as I was doing that, I was starting to score or pick it up in the second half. I mean, when he told me 0 for 9, I was like, all right, not to take too many jump shots. I'm trying to get my team involved, get rebounds, do other things, because I wasn't hitting jump shots. And as keep going to the hole, I mean, I was drawing fouls and scoring, but I guess it was just a little too late.
Hey man, just talk about this year. I mean, well, you've been on varsity, 3 years, and just talk about the experience playing.
I mean, it's been a great experience, especially mainly with the guys I met along the road, and the experience we've had, the good and the bad. So I think overall it's a big life lesson coming here 3 times, playing good teams, seeing good players, and meeting and pick good players along the way, my teammates. And I'm just grateful for the experience. I'm blessed to even be sitting up here with these guys, and I think the whole 3 years was a great experience.
Any of the seniors can answer this. In fact, I'd like it if all of you guys would weigh in on it, as long as you want to take. But you guys won the state title in your sophomore year, and there were big, big hopes. And your coach kind of alluded to this a second ago of a state dynasty run. Obviously, you're not coming up here against cream puffs. You got to, and Eleanor Roosevelt became a thorn in your flesh these last 2 years in the state semi. Do you feel the script wasn't written the way you wanted to at the end? It started out great, but the book didn't have the conclusion you expected after winning the state championship your sophomore year. How would you respond to that as far as the way it ended after it started so promising? Any of you seniors, Marquise or anything of that?
I mean, of course we wanted to come and win that state championship sophomore year. We wanted to come and get another one. I mean, our main goal was to win a state championship. So I'm not going to say we didn't want to bring for a state championship here. But, I mean, Eleanor Roosevelt has the same goal as us. And it just seems these 2 last years, they've been the one to get past us.
Any of the other seniors want to weigh in anything? No? All right.
Coach, I assume your game plan coming into this game was similar to what you've done all season, the pressure, run. But knowing that this is, a defensive team, a team that really spaces the court, was your game plan different whatsoever coming into this game?
No. I mean, if we get to the state level, it's something that you've been doing for almost 3 years, 80-some games or 90 games, what it is, and all of a sudden you change what you're doing, your kid's gonna look at you and go, oh, nah. I mean, our game plan was sound. Again, we take the first quarter away, it's a different ball game. But we said that last year. But with your question right there, I mean,
these guys, again, they were last year when we won it the first year and we come back the second year. I think we
almost we had this air about ourselves that, you know, no matter what we, as the coaches said to the guys, no matter what we said, they think, oh, coach, we won't get there, we're gonna win this. And then we get here and you don't, you go, oh, it's not as easy as it seems to be. All right. So then we get back in the summer and now they know. All right, I'm a junior, now I'm gonna turn a senior and this is it. So we put everything into this year. We, you know, went to different camps. I mean, they ended up in the gym. I mean, 3 or 4 days in the summer in the gym, and there was no doubt. There was no doubt. And as Matt says, everybody has the same goal. You know, things just don't fall right for you. But I can't fault their effort. Their effort was unreal. These guys got up 7 o'clock in the morning on Saturdays to practice. And those were our best practice sessions. I mean, what kid would do that the way that we played? I mean, unreal. I mean, and again, we score all those points like that. Any one of these guys up here could have said, you know what, I want to be the man. We never had that once. You know, you look at that balance, like tonight, you got 16, 14, 11, and 9. It still was balanced. There was no one that, you know, outshined or the other one or anything like that. That's been a 3-year thing. So, again, will I have another group like this? I'm going to be honest with you. I got about 10 years left, I hope. No. Won't have another group.
Naeem, can you pick up on what he said in the comment? Does this feel your career started out with the state title and so sophomore year y'all expected at least one more, if not 2 more, the way y'all were rolling? You beat Akil Carr, Patterson, and it doesn't end the way maybe people thought it would. What is your thoughts on that?
We definitely wanted to win it all, but as Coach Ball said, it's not the worst thing that's going to happen to us, so we take it as a learning experience. It just wasn't our game. We just didn't come out with a W today. Somebody had to lose the game, so I had to say it was us, but I feel like everybody who plays today, we left it all out there, played the best game, we executed for the most part. When it came down to it, it's about who scores the most points. We just scored the most today.
Was that the best defensive team that you guys have seen all year?
I mean, they were good. You know, we've faced a couple teams that, you know, I think the team in our conference, Calvert, they gave us a really good go. You know, shut us down from some of the things they did, but we rebounded that in the second half.